Okay, so hi guys and welcome back. In this video I would like to show you the Daro 130 FPV racing drone, which is an almost ready to fly 130 size FPV quadcopter. We go through what's in the box, take it out for flying, and then I will give you my conclusion about it. Here we see the box it comes in. As you can see, there are actually three different versions of it: 120 size, 130 size and 150 size. We got the 130 size one. Once you open the box, you can see the almost completely assembled quadcopter. You basically only have to add the propellers, which are included, a LiPo and a receiver, and you are good to go. Here you can see the complete contents of the box. Apart from the copter itself, you can see 8 3020 propellers, an USB adapter and a cable to connect the copter to clean flight, a battery strap, some additional landing pads and of course some screws to mount the propellers. It also comes with a manual, which you can see right now. It's very basic and simply provides an overview of the structure of the copter. Now let's check out the copter itself. As you can see, it comes with the USD connector, which I changed to an XT30. You can also see the landing pads and the buzzer on the bottom. Motors are held by 2 screws each, which seems to hold fine so far, so I didn't have any problems with that. The complete top is free for the LiPo. Everything else is safely between the top and the bottom plates. That's great. Motors are 1104 4000 kV. The tilt of the camera is adjustable. This is also very nice. It comes with a 6 ampere Heli ESC, which is rated for 2 to 3 S LiPos. On top you can see a dip switch to select the FPV channel. The FPV antenna is a simple whip antenna, so no cloverleaf here. On the back there is space for your own receiver. BVM, S-Bus and BPM are all supported. The board for connecting the copter to the computer is nicely blocked by a standoff, which is unfortunate. Well, it means you need to remove the standoff before configuring clean flight. Oh my. Here on the back you can see the 3 different receiver boards for PVM, S-Bus and BPM, which you need to switch depending on which receiver you use. Default, the board on the very right, is S-Bus. This is a close-up of the landing feet, which are simply glued on with sticky tape. Before we go flying, let's take a look at the weight of this, which is quite impressive. It comes at only 86.99 grams. For comparison, my very lightweight Airblade 130 build arrives at 101.68 grams, so the Daro is still almost 15 grams more lightweight, which is impressive. Okay, but now let's see how it performs in the air. Let's go flying. I'm using the same 500 mAh 3S LiPo for this as the one which I use on my Airblade Assault. One thing which is apparent from the beginning is that the camera is not completely centered in the frame, which is a shame. It's a bit too much on the left side. This should be an easy fix for her, however. Other than that, the camera seems to perform okay for a mini CMOS camera. I had no problems seeing the details, but I also already had better mini CMOS cameras, but it's okay. But now let's get to the good part. The frame flies, the copter flies really nice, even with the default BIDs, which you can see here. As you can see, it has plenty of power and you can really fly it very quick. I'm also doing a bunch out and pushing it quite a bit just to show you that it has a really nice thrust to weight ratio for such a small and lightweight quadcopter. Given that this was my maiden flight and I did not dare to go through the gates yet, I had plenty of fun flying this. It feels a lot like my Airblade 130, which I absolutely love flying. Okay, to conclude this, I really like this little almost ready to fly quadcopter. It has some minor weak points such as having to remove a standoff to connect it to the computer, and the camera of course, which is not completely centered. But other than that, you get a really nice 130 size quadcopter for the price, which is awesome to fly. I would suggest this to everyone who does not want to go through the sometimes intimidating process of building such a small 130 size quadcopter himself. For all those, this is a real fun little flyer which is easy and fast to set up with plenty of power, which also easily stays below the 250 grams limit, which is relevant to the United States and several other countries in the world. So, well, I guess this concludes my video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Many thanks for watching, and see you next time.